Hi, I'm Mr. Hooper, and in this video we're going to talk about problem 4. Now look, in problem 3 we looked at functions of this type, plus minus x squared plus v. Well, I didn't write plus minus v here because v can be positive or negative, okay? In this case, it's plus x squared minus 3, and v would be minus 3. In this graph, it's plus x squared plus 3, and v would be 3. Here, it's minus x squared plus 1, v would be 1. Here, v would be minus 1. Now look what happens. It's pretty obvious. I have this function here. It's the function f of x, ax squared plus v. Now look, a is at 1, so it's 1x squared plus 0 at the moment. Now as I move v, it goes up. It will be translated upwards by, let's say, 4 units. It's a bit fiddly here. Sorry, by 4 units. Now it's going to be shifted up by 3 units, okay? As I go into negative values, it will be shifted downwards, for example, by minus 3. It's the normal parabola, 1 to the right, 1 up, 2 to the right, 4 up. Why is that? Because when you plug in 2, 2 squared will be 4, but then minus 3. So instead of being at 4, you're at 4 minus 3, which is 1, and so on. So this will be moved up and down, okay? With this coefficient, you move your function up and down. So let's put it back to 0 and go to minus 1 here. So this is now the original sad parabola. As I add, for example, 3, here, as I said, it's a bit fiddly. You can barely touch it. So 3, it will be moved up by 3 units. Look, it's the original sad parabola. So it's minus x squared plus v in this case. So when you plug in 1, it's minus, then 1 in brackets, squared. So that's minus 1. Now plus 3, it will go through 2. It's again 1 to the right, 1 down, 2 to the right, 4 down, 3 to the right, 9 down. Okay? So as you move it along, it will be shifted downwards or upwards. It will be translated vertically by, for example, 2 units, or it will be shifted vertically by minus 3 units, and so on. Now, there is one addition I could make, because last time we looked at functions of the type like this. Just f of x is ax squared, and we saw that it will be a vertical stretch. Look, it will be stretched vertically as I move along, or it will be a vertical shrink if it's between 0 and 1. So we can combine the two. We only looked at plus minus 1, but I could say, for example, let's go to 2. A is now 2, so it's a vertical stretch. And what happens if I add v? Well, obviously, it will be shifted upwards, or it will be shifted downwards, here, like this. So now you can do your vertical stretch or vertical shrink in addition to moving it upwards or downwards. Or you could have a sad parabola if a is negative. We did it at minus 1. You can move it up and down. So let's use the original parabola for a moment. And then say this is the original sand parabola. Now let's stretch it apart a bit. We go to -2. Well, it's stretched vertically. And now you can move it up and down. So you have two coefficients now, okay? So you can stretch it apart or shrink it down, or and you can move it up and down with this second coefficient. Hope it wasn't too difficult. See you in the next one.